This is Catherine Shade, and she's going to be my model to measure. You have a self-measurement tool for this video, and you will be able to measure at home. We'll be measuring the circumference around the chest, the waist circumference. You'll be able to measure the circumference of the hand, the wrist, the elbow, and the uppermost arm at the armpit. This is a very easy measuring device that can be bought at any fabric store. And it's a handy tape measure because it allows you to do the measuring yourself. You don't have to have a second person to help you. So it clips right in here, and then you can just put it on any part of the body. Push the little red button and it'll tighten right up, and you can get an accurate measurement on yourself. So the areas we're going to be measuring will be the axillary circumference, and we want to get a complete measurement around the body. And drop your arms, Kathy. And this helps to determine whether or not there's swelling in the axillary folds. And this can be measured in either inches or centimeters. And that's your choice to determine how you want to measure. And then we're going to do the waist. And then once you've recorded those measurements on your self-measurement tool, then we're going to go down to the arm. So you're going to do the hand right at the knuckles, just above. And I push the red button, and I just make sure it's tight before we decide on what the actual measurement is. Then we'll go up to the wrist, and you want to measure the wrist below the bone. That's called the least wrist, and that would be 15.2. Then we're going to move up to the elbow, and we choose the elbow because it's an obvious landmark. You can't forget where that is, and that's 22.4. And then when you do this upper arm, you can choose a specific spot if you would like, but we want the tape measure to be parallel to the floor when you measure. And some people will actually try to get all the way up into the armpit in order to measure. But for you, like Kathy's got a little freckle right there, pick a spot where you know you won't forget, and then you can actually use that spot every time. What this does is it gives you a baseline set of measurements so that if you feel like there's something not quite right, or that you're starting to swell, you'll actually be able to remeasure a month or so down the road, and you'll have something to compare your measurements to.